G'day team, Jeremy Britton, 24-hour wealth coach, down on the beach after my sunrise meditation. It's a sunrise over there, and I'm not sure if you can actually see, but there's a kid down there as well, and that kid's maybe about 10 years old, so still in primary school, and he's down here running on the beach every single morning at sunrise. Now, I've never stopped that kid. I don't know what he's training for or what he's doing. But that kid, whatever he's going for, he's going to be successful. And the question I have for you today is, are you dreaming success or are you doing success? Whether it's success in business, success in life, success in your marriage, whatever it's going to be, you've actually got to be doing it, not just dreaming about it. There's many people who want to be successful, and many people contact me and say, can you help me out, can you give me a few tips, can you do whatever it is that you do. Flick your rich switch, business advice, personal advice, and I say sure. Every day for the last 2 years I've been down on this same beach at sunrise. Meet me there tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. and I'll give you a free coaching session. And then the excuses start. Oh, but my kids will be asleep in bed and I can't leave them, and it's too far and it's too cold and I've got early work and blah, blah, blah. If you were absolutely committed to your success, then you would be here. You would find a babysitter to look after the kids while they're asleep in bed at 5 a.m. You would find someone to drive you, you'd catch the bus, you'd do whatever it takes. I've had a client who actually flew from Sydney to be here at 5 a.m. to get free coaching with me. That's absolute commitment. When you're working on your business, when you're working on relationships, you've got to look at yourself and say, how committed am I? If you say, okay, yes, I want to lose weight, then just do it. Stop with the excuses. You don't need a new diet book. There's thousands and thousands of diet books published every single year, and they all say the same thing. Eat less crap, do more exercise. That's basically it. The problem is, a lot of people say, yeah, I'd like to lose weight, I'd like to start going to the gym, but then there's this subconscious fear of, well, then I won't be able to hang out with my fat friends anymore. Then my friends that I like won't like me anymore. I'll be different to them, we won't be able to hang out. Well, yeah, that can be a problem if you want to be thin and fit and going to the gym every morning and you still want to keep your fat friends. That's going to be a problem. If you say you want to be successful, if you want to be super duper wealthy, but you still want to hang on to your old friends, then that's going to be a problem for you. It can be very difficult to be super duper wealthy, super successful in business, in life, in investing, and still have friends who are poor in finances, poor in health, poor in attitude. It's going to be difficult. But realistically, how committed are you, and what are you losing? You're losing a few friends who sit around and get drunk on the weekend and bitch about everything. Friends who are overweight and unmotivated, that's what you're going to be losing. If you're committed to your success, then you'll be happy to let that go. If you're committed to your success, then you will be waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning and putting in the hard yards like that young kid is doing. Any athlete who got to be a gold medal Olympic athlete started out working on themselves, working every single day with absolute commitment, and yes, they would have lost friends, and yes, they would have missed parties, and yes, they couldn't stay out late. That's what you give up on your way to being successful. Some people are not committed enough to give up sitting on the couch and eating chocolate. Hey, that's your thing, then don't whinge and say that you want success because you're just dreaming about it, you're not doing it. Again, any area of your life, whether it's your relationships, whether it's your finances, whether it's your spirituality, whether it's your health, you've got to be working on yourself. In my first marriage, I had 140 hours of marriage counselling, which I went to by myself. I wanted to work on myself to make myself the absolute best. You know what? That marriage failed because I was working on it, the other party wasn't, but I got to keep all of the lessons, and I walked into my second relationship absolutely at the peak of my game, and I attracted someone else who was at the peak of their game as well, and someone who's committed to me. Even if you happen to be working on yourself and you have a business that fails or an investment that fails, That's okay as long as you keep the success inside, because you're going to learn a lot of lessons, you're going to learn a lot about yourself and how you bounce back and how you get to the next level. I talk to a lot of people on the Wealth Boomerang radio show who have bounced back from tragedy to triumph, sometimes several times, such as like Donald Trump, who's bounced back 4 or 5 times. And other people such as Chris Howard will be appearing on the show and gone down and come back up and gone down and come back up. The success is in you. If you're committed, you'll keep trying. One thing how I can tell you're committed, again, looking at the athletes, the ones who have the gold medals always have a coach. The ones who are dreaming don't have a coach. Get yourself a coach for the area of your life you want to improve. That'll show that you're committed. That'll show that you're not dreaming and that you are on your way to absolute success in that area of your life. I'll talk to you soon down on the beach or at 24hourwealthcoach.com.